He told me he was sleeping with someone else right after we'd had the kind of fight that leaves the air vibrating between you, and the words barely landed before I was out the door, keys in hand, heart pounding like I was running from a crime scene. I didn't cry. I just drove straight to her apartment because I'd seen her name pop up in conversations and I'd always had that gut feeling. She opened the door, mascara smeared, looking like she knew exactly why I was there. I spat his name and the word affair at her, and she looked at me like I'd slapped her. She laughed. Actually laughed. Like I was the punchline to a joke I didn't get, and then she just said, "We're siblings." I stopped breathing for a second, cold all over, because that made absolutely no sense. He'd never mentioned a sister. She pulled me inside, hands shaking, and shut the door behind us like she was shielding us both from something ugly outside. She told me they shared a father. She'd only found out a few months ago. The secrecy, the late-night meetings, the whispers, none of it was about romance. He'd been covering for her for the fact that she'd been adopted and had tracked him down, and their real relationship was a mess of confusion and guilt and desperate attempts to untangle a past that no one wanted to talk about. He'd lied to me because he thought it would hurt less than the truth, because I'd always said I wanted honesty, but he knew I wasn't ready for this kind. I felt my anger crack into something messier, like grief. Grieving the person I thought he was, the life I thought we had, and mostly the way I'd made everything about me. I left her apartment without saying goodbye, my mind spinning with everything I didn't know about the person I'd been sharing a bed with for 3 years. I hated that I was relieved he hadn't cheated, but also furious at being lied to, at being made to feel disposable so he could keep a secret that never belonged to me. When he called, I let it ring, unsure if I could ever forgive him for breaking my trust, even for a reason that wasn't what I'd feared. I realized I'd been so obsessed with betrayal that I'd missed the real cracks forming, ones you can't fix with a simple apology.